Our next guest has dedicated her life to supporting children in foster care. She's the executive director of Foster Love, a nonprofit that provides resources and activities for kids in the foster system nationwide. She's also a former foster kid herself. She is what we call a rad human. Everybody give it up for Gianna, come on. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So you were born in the system, right? In the foster care system, and you consider yourself one of the lucky ones, right?
Yeah, you know, Kelly, I had one of those fairy tale stories where my parents, they had struggled having kids of their own, but now I'm a part of a large Italian family with unconditional love, and I talk, eat, and act just like them. So yeah. It was kind of that fairy tale moment. But the reality is that that's not the situation. And the reality is every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care in the United States. And what that looks like is, imagine you're 8 years old, which is the average age of a child entering foster care. You're home, maybe with your brother and sister, and it's your parents, they may have had too much to drink or there's drugs involved, and the police are called to your home. They come into your home, they separate you from your siblings and your parents, and then they hand you a trash bag. And they say, whatever you can take in this trash bag, let's go, you have 2 minutes. And so then they're taken to a stranger's car, then to a stranger's home, or to a group home, or to a shelter. And that's the reality of what it is to enter foster care. There's about 500,000 children living within foster care in the United States, and about 100,000 of those are waiting to be adopted.
Oh my God, the statistics are alarming. Like that's insane. You've been invested in this since you were in college, right?
Yeah, as a crazy broke college student, you know, Danny, our founder, he found out his 8-year-old cousin was living in a car. And so he thought, let's put him into foster care, thinking foster care is a situation that will help a cousin like him. Unfortunately, learning more research that foster care can be more traumatic, actually, than being removed from your home. So he got a bunch of friends together, and a mutual friend knew my story, so he introduced us. And, you know, we just got together, we started talking, and one of the things that stuck out to us was these teenagers, right? Being a teenager is hard. Imagine being a teenager in foster care.
Yeah.
And so what we did was we started providing bicycles for them. So we provided bicycles.
Oh, man, bicycles, that is freedom.
Yes.
Like when you get a bicycle, I remember my bicycle, I was like, bye.
Right.
It was like, yeah.
Right, right. And if you can imagine like that independence and you want to do the things.
And escapism, just to get away and have your own time away from
right,
everything.
and maybe visit a sibling in a different place, or go to football practice, cheerleading practice, all those things the bike would help them with. But we also thought that a bike is a special childhood moment. Everybody remembers, you know, riding their first bicycle and what that felt like and being pushed and someone teaching you. Yeah. And so we started providing bicycles for all ages. And to date, we've provided over 50,000 bicycles for kids across the country.
Man, that's super cool. It's just so much more than just a bike.
It is so much more than a bike.
Yeah, so your biggest program is called Sweet Case. So what is that?
Yeah, so I talked about the reality of entering foster care where kids are putting their things in trash bags. So our Sweet Case program is a blue duffel bag filled with basic essentials such as a hygiene kit, coloring book, crayons, blanket, and a teddy bear. And just really comfort items so that when they're being removed, kids in foster care suffer from post-traumatic stress. It's almost twice the rate of a U.S. veteran. So being removed from your home and then putting your stuff in a trash bag aids to that trauma. So the Sweet Case is a tool.
So it's the consistency of what's in that bag is there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the blanket, the teddy bear they can hold while they're alone and scared.
Absolutely. Well, you try to help families stay bonded even in foster, right?
Yeah. It's important. I talked about siblings. About 70% of siblings are separated in placements. So not only are you away from your parents, you're away from your brother and sister. And so what we do at Foster Love is one of my favorite things is reunite siblings in foster care for a day, a magical day at Disneyland or other theme parks.
Oh my God.
People say all the time, you're crazy.
No, I think that's incredible.
We take 350 kids at one time. So if you've ever taken
I take 2. Wait, what?
Yeah. So we take 350 siblings who've been separated and reunite them together. And it's a crazy fun day, and people ask me all the time, like, Gianna,
What
why?
a magical day.
Yeah. And I was like, if we could be that one special childhood memory they have with their sibling that they can hang on to of coming back together.
How do people volunteer? How can people help?
Yeah.
Especially with the
You can
school,
come, Kelly.
With the don't you threaten me with a good time. I
Come
love
on.
Disney. I take my kids all the time for my kids, sure. Like, I love rides. Like, no, that's an incredible thing. How do people volunteer? How do they help?
Yeah, you can do anything. You can go to our website, fosterlove.com, and join our volunteer list.
Yeah.
We do things nationwide, so we function everywhere. But our whole philosophy is not everybody can be a foster parent, not everyone can adopt, but we can all do something to give back to the foster care community.
Yeah. So our friends at Jazzwares make the makers of Squishmallows, which my kid love. They love these things so much. They passionately support children's health, well-being, and educational development through play. To help Foster Love continue to improve how kids experience foster care, they're donating not only $10,000, they're also doing an additional $10,000 worth of Squishmallows for the kiddos, which is so, my kids love them. You are a beautiful, beautiful woman, such a great heart. Thank you for showing us like the best part of humanity.